With silver doing its climb, one of our more frequent questions asked is where is the better positions today? 90%, proof circulated? Is it the big 1 ouncers, the modern issues? What's the spread on a medallion or a round ingot versus a silver eagle, etc.? So we're always looking at these ideas and thoughts, trying to find the best value. And with the market where it is right now, these vintage silver proofs are the deal. And by vintage, I mean Philadelphia minted proofs. Many of you might know that in 1968, the U.S. Mint in San Francisco took over proof set manufacturing for the U.S. coin collecting public, and they've been doing that now for over a half a century, right? Prior to that, all of our proofs were only Philadelphia, the mother mint. Now, what you're looking at right now are proof vintage, which means 1964 and back Roosevelt dimes. These are proofs. They didn't start frosting the proofs until the mid-70s in San Francisco. So all the old proofs look like the whole coin is a mirror versus the contrast we see today, techniques of machinery, etc. So you're looking at Philadelphia proofs. Every year, whether it's a P, a D, or an S in many instances, that were put into circulation for these 90% silver dimes. There was the rarest one of them all, which was the proof that came from proof sets. Now, the other unique thing about the Roosevelts is, well, proof sets didn't start becoming a thing until 1950. That is when proof sets were made available to the public for the first time, where you and I could join in versus knowing somebody or being somebody special. You catch my drift. So that means if Philadelphia only struck 15 proofs, proof sets. Now, these all came from the poly packs, and the reason why they're available to us today is because many of those poly packs over the years have just busted open and or became a problem. And when we get a set in that we cannot use as an original government packaging because it's destroyed or damaged, you wouldn't want it, we don't want it. We encapsulate the coins that are good, push them aside to a bucket. So we've accumulated the last few months 8 different. So if there's only 15 different in the first place, we have over half of the coins available. Now, if you want to just buy 1 coin, or if you want to buy 3 coins, obviously they'll be different if you buy multiples. But tonight we have up to 8 different dates available. We'll do better if we can, but realistically that's kind of where the cutoff for flow is. I took a handful out and I saw most of them dated between 56 and 64. That makes logical sense for the overall flow of how proof sets were issued at that time in history. Question also comes down to the value of a proof. There were 3 90% silver proofs during this time frame. The dime, the quarter, and then the Franklin half dollar, right? 2.5 grams, 6.25 grams, and 12.5 grams. So when I get into this, I look for value. With the half dollar being 12.5, that means it's the same weight as 5 dimes. So where's the better silver value? Well, if the half dollars are $50 to $60 or more per coin, then we're looking at $10 or more per dime, right? To be the same silver value, weight value, and they're the same rarity because they all came from the same set. Look at this number. We're half that price. That's why I said I think we found a sweet spot. Now, they will catch up. They always catch up. It's just right now they're not in whack, and we're okay with that. Always okay with that. Now, my competition has these. The dates we're showing you on the screen. The dates I referenced a little bit earlier, 56 to 64, that span, those 8 years. And they're looking at between $35 and $40 a coin. I did find somebody else that had only 63s available, and they were at $14.95. Tonight, our Bonanza, which is what we're famous for here, $4.99 a coin, under $5. Guys, give me a 30-second clock, please. Lots of multiples. Didn't have a lot of them to start with. But I didn't want to miss out on talking about affordable silver. These are all 90% U.S. coin silver. These are the proofs, which is the rarest struck every year during this time frame. And again, $4.99. So when you're looking at quarters, at $30 to $35, but half dollars at that $50 to $60. and it's 5 dimes to a half on melt weight. It's just a crazy opportunity. So save a bundle, as the graphic says, up to 8 different. Phones are very busy. Remember, avccoins.com, always an alternative. And thanks for listening.